All right, let's get this going. Hello, folks, and welcome to the 40th episode of your Chicago Update. I'm the host, the Miller Guy, otherwise known as Joe Wolarski. In today's episode, I'll be doing another beer review, and of course, I'll be talking about Chicago sports. I have a fun fact and another interesting topic to talk about here on this show, the 40th episode of the Chicago Update. Before we get into any of that, let's do the beer review. Here's some of the beers that I recently just tried, and I rated them. Today, we're going to be trying Great Lakes Oktobefest, all right? This one is a 6.5%, a little stronger than the rest of them. And good news, I don't need a bottle opener. I could just whip this one out on the CTA if I wanted to. And pour. Folks, the foam is the best part. I've said it 100 times. Don't make me repeat it. Foam on top. It's got a little bit brighter of a color than the rest of them so far. I like that amber orange, baby. That amber orange. Smells good. All right, let's see. Oh, that's dangerous. That's light. It's sweet. You know, I could have more than 6 if I really wanted to. I wouldn't suggest it, seeing as it's 6.5%. But that's pretty good. It's really good. Really, really good. Some interesting news for you folks that I heard this morning. First time in close to 100 years. Chicago had an open swim in the Chicago River this past Sunday morning. 300 participants swam 2 miles upstream, downstream, not sure. It's good to see that we can enjoy God's creation as it's meant to be. That's what happens when you take care of the rivers and the lakes that you preside on. Here is another interesting news for you. On this day, September 22nd, 1985, okay, the first Farmers Aid concert was held here in Chicago. Willie Nelson, Neil Young, and John Mellencamp performed live here in Chicago to raise money for the family farmers here in Illinois. Now, that's a topic that doesn't get too much attention. Our farmers are the most important structure of our great economy. The 1% feeds the rest of us and provides us with great, glorious beers, such as this one. So when you see a farmer, why don't you thank them for their hard work, as I thank them. And to all my German friends out there, a prost. Now we're at the part of the show where, of course, I talk about Chicago sports. And we'll start with the Bears. Oh, looks like I don't need another. I'm sure we all seen who won this past Sunday, but let me shout it out for the rest of the people in the back. The Bears won 31-14. I was pretty close to the prediction. I said 30-7. You could go look at the last episode, 39. The cherry on top of this Sunday, folks, pun intended, was the Packers losing to the Browns. Talk about embarrassment. I can already hear it. Oh, Bears still suck. Why don't you come up with something original, okay? It is that time of year, folks. Hockey season has come back. We have the first preseason game between the Blackhawks and the Dead Wings. Yeah, that's right. I said it. This is the best time of year. You got baseball playoffs. You have football on TV. You got hockey. And now soon you'll have basketball. In baseball news, the Cubs got swept by Cincinnati in the 4-game series that they played against. You know, it's pretty sad. We won 4 games before that and then lost 4 games. So we're back where we started, I guess. But hey, we're in the playoffs. And to be honest, I'm a fair weather fan. All right, I've started to watch more and more baseball games as I've started this show. Soon, I will get somebody in here that will have more knowledge than I do when it comes to baseball. My knowledge lies in hockey and football. And you know what, folks? That's all that I have for you, actually. Let me get on one more sip before I give a rating here, folks. Hold on, one more. Wow. Honestly, this one goes right up there with the Pollner Oktoberfest, which is my favorite. That's just my opinion. It's a 9, it's a 10 for 10, in my opinion. I was going to say 9.8, but there's nothing compared to it except this beer. This beer, I'm rating a 9.7. That's right, folks. A 9.7 for the Oktoberfest from Great Lakes. You guys did an outstanding job there in Ohio. So, to all my friends out there in the greater Chicago area, I appreciate you guys watching this episode. And thank you to all. A prost, a cheers, and a good night to all my friends out there in the greater Chicago area. You the man or woman. Yeah, buddy.